Ethel Greenglass was born in New York in 1915. Ethel's mother, Tessie, was an immigrant from Austria. Her father, Barney, was an immigrant from Russia. She had 3 brothers, Samuel, Bernard, and David. After high school, Ethel became interested in the Communist Party and attended meetings for the Communist Party. At a communist event, Ethel met Julius Rosenberg in 1936. Julius Rosenberg was born in New York in 1918. His parents were Jewish immigrants who worked in shops. Julius became a leader in the Young Communist League while studying electrical engineering in college. As mentioned earlier, Julius met Ethel at a Young Communist League meeting. They began dating and were married in 1939. Julius and Ethel welcomed their first son, Michael, into the world in 1943. Julius was working as an electrician while Ethel stayed home to take care of Michael. In 1944, Ethel's younger brother, David, was assigned to help make the atomic bomb in the Manhattan Project. A few years later, in 1947, their youngest son, Robert, was born. That same year, the Cold War began between the United States of America and the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Americans were taught that capitalism was good and communism was evil. As members of the Communist Party, Julius and Ethel were in a dangerous situation. In February of 1950, Senator McCarthy gave a speech that started a national witch hunt to expose communist spies. He used fear tactics and rhetoric to stir up fear in the people and gain power. Months later, in June of 1950, David Greenglass was arrested along with Harry Gold. Both were accused of espionage against the United States of America. Greenglass's wife, Ruth, was also accused. Gold and Greenglass confessed and were offered shorter sentences if they gave names of other communist spies. Gold told a captivating story of how he, Greenglass, and a man named Ben got information from the Manhattan Project that Greenglass was working on to the Soviet Union. Greenglass suggested that they replace Ben with Julius in Gold's story. They agreed upon an interestingly detailed story, which incriminated both Julius and Ethel. For helping the government to catch spies, Gold and Greenglass were given shorter sentences, and Greenglass's wife, Ruth, was spared from accusation. 1 month later, Julius was arrested and accused of espionage and heading a spy ring that passed top-secret information about the atomic bomb to the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Ethel was arrested that August for assisting in espionage.